guys, welcome back. Pancho here. Today we're gonna be talking about how I shave and the reasons why I changed the way that I shave now versus what I used to do. So let's get at it. Originally I used to shave with the regular 4 blades, 5 blades razors that have the particular cartridges, and you will buy them and have 4 to 6 blades and have some soap on the top, and you will shave with that. And whenever you are out, you will go to the grocery store, or you will go to a pharmacy and just get a new refills package. Now the things can run quite expensive, and kind of like, you know what, I'm spending a lot of money on this and it's not really worth it. So I said to try something different, and it did actually paid off and works, and I like it better. What I use is a safety razor. I think this is called the Butterfly. Got these guys from the Blades Green website 2-3 years ago. The safety razor was a brush. It came with all these blades right here, and it came with some of the Blades Green pre-shave and aftershave. The aftershave is gone. It's been gone for a while. So, actually, there we go. So this is what I used to use. In my case, I got really sensitive skin. Can shave just twice a week. If I go farther than that, I start getting bumps and irritation, and it hurts, and it's just annoying. So I started with these guys. I didn't know exactly how to operate them or whatnot, so it was a learning curve. This is not a type of shaving that you're gonna use if you're in a rush. You gotta take your time, and you gotta do it right. Otherwise, you're gonna get cuts, you're gonna get bumps, you're gonna get all kinds of issues. So that being said, I'm gonna show you what I'm using. I'm using from West Coast Shaving this soap. It's actually a soap. You pretty much grab your brush and just lather up some soap. Put the soap in there. When it comes to this type of shaving, it's a little bit tricky because different blades will be more aggressive than other ones. In the case of these two guys, for sure, I'll put the things on my face and I'm getting cut, I'm getting really burned really quickly. But I have them, it came in the pack, and that was the idea of the pack, is that you have different blades to try and see what works better for your furs, your contouring, and for the type of hair that you grow, the facial hair. So this works for me better because I've been able to identify what works and what doesn't. So far for me, the Gillette 7 o'clocks works really good. They don't do that as much irritation. The Astras work phenomenal. This is going to be probably what we're going to be using today. And I have used all of the other ones, but they're a little bit more aggressive. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to use them. I'm still going to use them, but it's not going to be something that if I have to buy new blades, I'm probably going to be staying with either of these two, because it's so far what has worked better for me. So I know that there's different brands. Can't remember exactly what was the brand of this one, but I've been looking around, and I can see there's a couple of German brands. There's different formats. The formats that you take this comes into like a sandwich format, where you have an extended blade, an extended plate in the bottom, and then you have a screw. You take the screw out, you put the blade in, and then you put another plate on top and you screw it in. Or then you got the butterfly style like this one. These ones I like. I feel that it's really simple to put in. And now the only thing that I have noticed is that sometimes when I'm shaving, this might come undone, so I had to be constantly making sure that it's really tight. So we're gonna go through the whole process. As I said earlier, this is not something that you will rush. Me personally, even if I wanted to rush it, I can't, because then my face get all beat up and then I start looking like Freddy Krueger, and we don't need that. By the way, I don't know if this is gonna work, so I don't know how the view is gonna be. Hopefully something useful. What I do is, normally I get in the shower and I put these in lukewarm water or warm water, and just leave some water in there. It's kind of like take some of the excess water out of the brush, and then get to start loading the brush with soap. This is really important because if you have a bad lather soap and you try to shave with that, you might suffer a little bit. When it's too dry and the soap is not helping you to glide that blade properly, then the irritation, it comes out faster and you increase your chances of cutting yourself up. Now, since I don't have that much to shave, I don't have to load this guy up to the death, but I'm gonna put enough to make sure that I can do what I need to do. So once I got the soap loaded on the brush, I'm gonna come here with a little bit of water that I left there, and we're just gonna lather up. I'm gonna make sure that you got a thick lather and that it stays there and that is too thick. A couple of drops at a time. What happens is that if you add too much water and it gets too wet, then you gotta go again, load the brush again, and repeat the process. Now, for a good lather, it might vary depending on the soap. I have noticed that for me, it takes about a minute and a half. And he says, Steve, I would think that's about right. So we got the lather up. So let's load a blade. So these blades come wrapped individually. Get them out of there. The back. I gotta be really careful though, because this will cut you pretty nasty. So just pretty much load the blade, tie it up, we're good to go. So let's get at it. It's not gonna turn out not to be a great idea to have this show. In theory, to have the perfect clean shave, like proper, it will be one pass with the grain of the hair, one pass with the side of the grain of the hair, and the last pass will go against the grain. For me, as I said earlier, because my face gets irritated really quickly, and most of the times I just do two passes, one with the grain, one's against the grain, and I'm done. Unless that I'm going to like an event where I need to be super clean shaved, where nothing can be seen, then at that point I'll do the three passes, with the only difference that we'll do it a day prior to the event, because once I finish with the 3 passes, my face is red and bumpy. So let's get started. So we start with one side, short strokes. You don't want to go with like lengthy long strokes, really short strokes. The safety razors are, if you don't have cream or soap in your face, it's gonna be a tough moment for you and you will get caught. So you want to make sure you got that lather there. Now, short strokes and not applying pressure. These things are kind of heavy, so I'm letting the weight of the razor, once it's placed on my face, just to glide down. Even with the curvature of the face, I'm letting just the razor just go down on its own. You put too much pressure, you're putting that open blade going down there, and you're gonna get cut. I normally do that half. I'm gonna go and I'll do my other half. Now that's the beautiful thing about this, is that you have two sides. So once you finish, or when you have one that is covered on your hair and is covered on some of that soap, then you can simply flip around Now I got a little bit of warm water here just so I can just clean up the blade. I'm gonna do only today. I'm gonna do only two passes with the grain and against the grain. But that will be an idea of what's going. All right, we're gonna load up the soap again. There we go. Pass number 2. Now, pass number 2, squeeze the grain. It took me a minute to learn the angle of the blade. This always got caught, but there we go. Kind of got myself there. Can kind of feel it. Like it's different with the cartridges, razors. This one, when you cut yourself, you actually feel it instantly. Now, when I'm rinsing my face, I'm rinsing my face with like lukewarm water. I'm not rinsing my face with cold water because that will close the pores, and I'm gonna show you something after. Alright, let's see. Now, when you dry your face with this type of shaving, you wanna literally just pat it. You don't wanna go up and down in your face because it will give you some irritation. So let's see. Alright, so there's a couple of areas that I need to do a retouch. Okay. So I'm going almost like a third pass, and look, I'm already starting to get red. So I'm gonna call it a day like that, but we're not done yet. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a couple of things. Alright, so one of the things that I do when I'm done, I like to get cold water, get a towel, I wet it up before I start shaving, and I put it on the fridge. So this is, it's kind of frozen. So it's kind of frozen, right? So I just go. Feels great. Oh, yeah. This is great. And it helps with the irritation. So, once that is taken care of, said and done, so I go and get my astringent. But I don't shave daily. Once again, I shave twice a week. If I shave more than that, then, as I said, I look like Freddy Krueger. So, yeah, there we have it. Shaving with a safety razor. The reasons why I changed for safety razors is because for the amount of money that you're gonna get for 4 blades, for a quarter of that money you can get 100 blades, which normally lasts me 7 sessions, 6 sessions, depending if I don't shave, if I don't have to go to work and I don't shave for a couple of weeks, then might be a little bit less, might go 4 to 5 sessions. But once again, like we're talking cents, cents of a dollar what you're gonna spend on a blade versus the longevity and how much you're gonna be able to use it. And I think that it's always good to have your time when you're shaving, and unless you're in a rush. If you're in a rush, then this might not be a great idea. You might have to rely on a cartridge blade. Hopefully with the GoPro we were able to capture all the shaving situation. I'm still doing my research on what is going to be the camera I'm going to buy. After this, I know for a fact that I want to try one of the newer GoPros for sure. They have improved a lot of things compared from the Hero 4 to I think that they're on the 7 right now. They have a stabilizer and they have a couple other features that this doesn't have. But I'm doing the research for actually finding a big camera, a big video camera, and I'm trying to figure out what is going to be the best buy for the money. Logically, I don't have tons of money to be buying an expensive camera. Learning process, trying to figure out what is going to be the best bang for the buck, and that is going to do whatever I needed to do. Alright, so that's all I got for you guys. If you like, give me the thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Pancho out.